so I'm trying a new environment. I'm not really sure. This is definitely my closet. But whatever. Either way, I'm going to film a video in here. I filmed it once earlier, and I just didn't like the way it felt, so I moved to my closet. And today's video is going to be about modeling. It's been requested several times, and I've just kind of not really known how to film it or what to say, but I guess I'm just going to jump right into it. So, if you guys follow me on social media, you maybe know I've been doing quite a few shoots the past probably 8 months now, and it's kind of started to pick up, and it's also become something that I've really fell in love with. Since I was little, I've always kind of been obsessed with like cameras, whether that be in front of them or behind them, and I always wanted to be a model or an actress or something like that. I used to put my number and like my address when I was like 12, and I'd like drop it out the window thinking someone would like pick it up and call me to try to, you know, sign me with like America's Next Top Model. So I've always loved it and I've always wanted to do it, but I just haven't ever really done it until now. So high school, sometimes people would ask me to do stuff for art projects, so I started kind of then getting into it, and I was always kind of like tall and lanky, and then senior year picked up a little bit of weight based on a birth control that I was taking, and then my focus just wasn't on it. It was on film. And then I got into college, went through my freshman year, I lost that weight that I had gained, and then people started asking me to be in like a lot of shoots, whether it be for school projects or just for fun, and then I just became obsessed. Like, I loved it. I loved the way I could film videos and like show off different personalities, because for me, photography and modeling is a form of acting, just without me having to memorize lines and people have to, you know, listen to my annoying voice. So it kind of picked up then, and so I started about a year ago now visiting agencies in Oklahoma, and I got turned down a ton of times. You know, my waist is too this, I'm not tall enough, etc. I'm like 5'8.5", I like to say 5'9", but for a lot of people that's too short. And so finally, I think it was in May, I signed with an agency in Oklahoma City, and I was with them for about 4 months. So I was doing even more shoots, trying to build what's called a portfolio, which is essentially like your strongest images that show a pretty decent amount of diversity that you'll take when you go visit clients or different agencies to show them, hey, this is what I'm capable of, this is why you should hire me. So I was trying to build like my online portfolio, which went on the model, the agency's website, so when clients would click it, they could be like, this girl would be perfect for this. And so I was with them for about 3.5 months, and then they told me, you know, you haven't really been signed for any jobs. I don't think you're really good for the Oklahoma market. I'm sorry, we're going to have to end our contract. And so at that point, I was kind of like upset a little bit, because I'd been working so hard with this agency to be the healthiest that I could be. You know, I was losing inches where they needed me to. I was really pushing myself and paying a lot of money to go shoot with these photographers to build my portfolio. And then I realized, you know what? Every modeling opportunity I'd gotten before then, I had done on my own, and everything since then I've gotten on my own. So they were really just a name I could attach to things. So since then, I've been doing as many shoots as I've ever done. I've been doing several a week. I was like the face of the Route 66 marathon. I was on a magazine cover here. So a lot of cool stuff. And so basically my advice, if you're wanting to get into modeling, is to just start talking to different photographers, different models, like build relationships with these people, and then be someone that they can rely on, be on time, just be fun to work with, you know. And then whenever they have projects that come up and they need someone last minute, or maybe they'll think of your name. And so I've had a lot of people that'll be like, hey, like, you've been really fun to shoot with, let's go do this. And so it's turned into more of this like continuous growth, where like these photographers are learning, I'm learning, and it's been so fun. So if you guys want to see a video on like what I do to stay fit, or like what I keep in my modeling bag, because there is stuff that I take to different shoots, like let me know. Or if you want me to talk about specific shoots, let me know. I don't really know what you guys want from this. But basically, like, if you want to get into it, the only reason I think people ever fail is because they quit. And so I think if you are continuously, like, going to agencies and visiting people and sending your portfolio to different agencies outside of your hometown, like, just keep going, booking sessions with photographers, working out, eating right, it's going to happen. You just can't let no be the end result. So yeah, and so basically right now I'm just doing a bunch of shoots to make sure my portfolio is as solid as it can be. And then in March, I'm going to go visit some agencies in California. I've been talking to a personal trainer in Dallas, so I'm hoping to go visit him soon to get some sessions in and then visit some agencies there. And then from there, I'm just going to keep pestering people until I get signed to an agency. And I think that anymore, like, modeling is more than just standing behind a camera. You're really representing an idea or putting yourself in the mindset of something else, whatever you're trying to market, like a product, etc. So it really is a form of acting, and I think by having a strong social media presence and just building a community of growth and showing off like the pictures that you've taken, but also like building people up for what they're taking, like it just is going to help you be the best model that you can be. And you just have to know your market. I know that my body type, my face, etc. fits better in LA. I'm not super tall. I'm not, you know, super, I don't have a lot of bone structure. I got a fat baby face. And just the way I dress in general, it fits LA vibes. So like, I'm going to be more successful if I try to go there versus if I try to go to New York, where it's like these 6 foot tall, beautiful Amazonian women, you know? So you have to know your market, and you have to know how to excel in that market. And that being said, you want to be as versatile as possible. So if you get on a shoot and someone's like, hey, why don't you go roll around in the dust? You're like, heck yeah, I will. That sounds fun, because there are all these ways for you to grow. And some photographer style will fit you better than others, but the point is just to like take as many opportunities as possible, learn as much as you can, take their advice, and just don't be afraid to get out there. To me, it really is a form of like getting out of your comfort zone and kind of acting, putting on the role of like the outfit that you're wearing or the location that you're wearing, and it's so fun, and it's like honestly become one of my favorite things to do. So I'd love to talk to you guys about it more. If you want, I can do like a series, but that's kind of how I've got started. I always wanted to do it. It started with people asking me to be in their art projects, and then me taking the initiative to reach out to different photographers and reach out to agencies and just post pictures on Instagram, use the hashtags and stuff. I don't know. Just do it, man. Just do it. This says don't try, but I say try. And maybe brush your hair and shower. It's all about how you represent yourself. But the best things you can do, be on time, be proactive, and keep pushing on. Da 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 da. That's all. And then I feel like I always just dance. Dance, 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 dance. I'd have a problem. Okay. I'll see y'all later. I love you guys so much. Subscribe if you haven't already. We outcha. We outcha.